Welcome to the body scan. For this practice, you'll make your way to a reclined position. You can lie down on the floor, on the couch, or in your bed. Or if you prefer, you may be seated, supporting yourself. Making yourself comfortable so you can feel relaxed and awake for the practice. Making any final adjustments. Closing down the eyes. This practice is an invitation to feel into arising sensations throughout the body, to feel into the present moment. We spend so much time in our minds in the future or the past. During your practice, you'll drift off to thinking. When you find yourself lost in thought, far from the present moment, meet yourself without judgment, and then bring the attention back to the body, back to sensing into the here and the now. Checking in with yourself. How are you feeling right now? Noticing arising emotions, thoughts, sensations. Opening to yourself just as you are. Inviting ease into the body. Release the jaw. Soften through the face. Relax the shoulders. Feel the body making contact with the surface it is resting on. Bring the attention to the breath. As you inhale and exhale through the nose, allowing the breath to be just as it is, natural, effortless. Feel the breath traveling in and out of the nostrils. Feel the breath move through the throat. On the inhalation, feel the belly expand and the chest rise. On the exhalation, feel the chest descend and the belly contract. Feel the breath moving in and moving out of the body. Inhaling and exhaling. Directing the attention to the left big toe. Picturing its center stage in the field of your awareness. Moving to the second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and fifth toe. Sensing into all 5 toes and the space between the toes. Perhaps you feel the toes touching one another. Noticing sensations of warmth, coolness, tingling. Moving to the heel, the arch, ball of the foot, top of the foot, and left ankle. Noticing sensations of pressure, pulsing, or no noticeable sensations at all, just awareness. Breathing and feeling into the left ankle and foot, noticing how it feels versus the right. Observe differences, if any. Moving to the left shin, the calf, left knee, front of the thigh, back of the thigh, and left hip. Breathing into sensations of heaviness or lightness. Breathing and feeling into the left leg in its entirety. Noticing how it feels versus the right. Observe differences, if any. If you find yourself lost in thought, notice where you are. Meet yourself with non-judgmental awareness, and then come back to sensing into the body, feeling into the present moment. Directing the attention to the right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and fifth toe. Sensing into all 5 toes and the space between the toes. Noticing sensations, if any. Moving to the heel, the arch, ball of the foot, top of the foot, and right ankle. Noticing sensations moment to moment, breath by breath. Breathing and feeling into the right ankle and foot in its entirety. Noticing how it feels versus the left. Observe differences, if any. Moving to the right shin, the calf, right knee, front of the thigh, back of the thigh, and right hip. Noticing if sensations are shallow, felt more on the surface of the skin, or if they go deep into the muscles or the bones. Breathing and feeling. Breathing and feeling into the right leg in its entirety. Noticing how it feels versus the left. Observe differences, if any. Bringing the attention to the lower abdomen, the left hip, left buttock, right buttock, right hip. Resting your awareness in the bowl of the pelvis. Noticing if sensations are moving or still. And in some areas, no noticeable sensations at all, just awareness. Moving to the upper abdomen, the front of the rib cage, the chest, sensing into the lower back, noticing sensations of tension or spaciousness, the back of the rib cage, the left shoulder blade, and right shoulder blade. Noticing sensations moment to moment, breath by breath. Resting your awareness in the torso. Feeling sensations. Directing the attention to the left thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and little finger. Breathing and feeling into all 5 fingers on the left hand and the space between the fingers. Perhaps you can feel the fingers making contact with one another. Sensing into the palm where there may be sensations of moisture or dryness. The back of the hand, left wrist. Noticing sensations. Breathing and feeling into the left wrist and hand in its entirety. Noticing how it feels versus the right. Observe differences, if any. Moving to the front of the left forearm, back of the forearm, left elbow, front of the upper arm, back of the upper arm, left shoulder. Noticing if sensations are sharp or dull. Breathing and feeling into the left arm, noticing how it feels versus the right. Observe differences, if any. Directing the attention to the right thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and little finger. Breathing and feeling into all 5 fingers on the right hand and the space between the fingers. Sensing into the palm, the back of the hand, and right wrist. Breathing and feeling into the right wrist and hand in its entirety. Noticing how it feels versus the left. Observe differences, if any. Moving to the front of the right forearm, back of the forearm, right elbow, front of the upper arm, back of the upper arm, right shoulder. Noticing sensations. Breathing and feeling into the right arm, noticing how it feels versus the left. Observe differences, if any. sensing into the front of the neck, the left side, back, and right side of the neck. Feeling into sensations. Moving to the chin, the lower lip, upper lip, the nose, the left jaw, left ear, left cheek, lower left eyelid, upper left eyelid, the forehead, upper right eyelid, lower right eyelid, right cheek, right ear, right jaw, the left side of the head, back of the head, right side, and crown of the head. Breathing and feeling into the head. Perhaps you can feel the subtle sensation of the air brushing over the face. Sensing into the head where it makes contact with the surface it is resting on. Resting your awareness in the entire body and all that is to be felt. The left foot, left leg, right foot, right leg, the pelvis, the torso, left hand, left arm, right hand, right arm, the neck and head. Feeling into the sensations throughout the entire body. Resting your awareness here. Allowing the sound of the bell to bring you back to the space. Taking a moment here to check in with yourself. How are you feeling right now? Breathing into all that is arising. Thanking yourself for making this time in your day to practice. When you are ready, you can slowly open the eyes.